Are we in Japan?
Not yet! Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we have the Meiji chocolate. This chocolate is very special to us because when we did travel to Japan, we bought this chocolate in a 7-Eleven in Tokyo. And I have very fond memories of this chocolate, and I'm really happy that we were able to find it in a supermarket that was attached to a sushi place that we ate at recently. So I'm very happy that we found this chocolate.
Omakase.
Omakase. And there's not much I can tell you about this chocolate because all the characters are in Japanese, but I do have an ingredients list for you, and it is sugar, cocoa mass, whole milk powder, cocoa butter, soy lecithin, and some artificial flavor. I don't remember artificial flavor in this chocolate last time I ate it.
Well, you wouldn't have been able to read it then either.
True story, because we were in Japan and there was nothing in English on the box at the time. But I'm hoping that it doesn't detract from my reminiscence and my memory of this chocolate and discovering it in Japan. The box is very pretty, it's nice and glossy. The letters sort of look very Japanese inspired. And I'm really looking forward to revisiting our trip to Tokyo a few years back by tasting this chocolate.
This is a really common chocolate in Japan in the supermarkets, so it's got a really basic kind of wrapping to it. Think of like a Hershey's candy, but of Japan. And opens up really easily. We got a little cartoon in the wrapper as well. We don't know what he's saying though because we can't read Japanese, but someone can translate if they want. And then the package is really nicely, tightly sealed up by a machine. I'm just gonna try to gently unwrap it. And we get the chocolate inside, which has got a little damage, and I can feel already that it's like super soft. So I'm gonna try to be gentle with it as I take it out. If it wants to come out. And it's broken up into a bunch of these tiny little pieces that'll be perfect for sharing or just portioning the amount of chocolate that you want to eat. And it's got beautiful soft break to it. I can tell this is going to be a really milky and distinct chocolate that I think is going to bring us back to Japan for sure.
Let's taste it. Smelling this chocolate, there's no smell. I really don't smell anything strong coming off of it. There's just like a little bit of a processed chocolate smell. The chocolate is super melty, even just from holding it for a few moments. I wonder even if I have chocolate on my nose from smelling it.
No, you're okay. But convenience store chocolates, you can see it trying to optimize the space that it has because it has these huge indents in it to make it seem like it's more chocolate than it actually is. But you know, Japan, a lot of good things come in very small packages there. So
yes. Well, let's taste it. 3,
2,
1. It definitely has the feeling of a Japanese chocolate.
What do you mean by that?
Like there's just something very melty about it. Like, you know, even for a store-bought chocolate, I remember this is a store-bought chocolate that you can get in a 7-Eleven in Japan. The smoothness of this chocolate is quite exquisite. It is very well refined, very smooth, very melty. You know, it melts in your fingers, it melts on your tongue, it goes down very quickly. And because of that dimple, you know, that thinness of the chocolate, I think that, you know, the bottom of your tongue and the top of your mouth melted from both sides at the same time. So you get a very quick hit of a lot of chocolate all at once. And so it delivers, even though the chocolate doesn't have a very sort of unique flavor like a Colombian chocolate or a Venezuelan chocolate or Madagascar chocolate, even though it doesn't have that unique flavor profile, it still delivers like an immediate chocolate punch to the mouth, which I really like.
I would say it's not a chocolate punch, it's a sugar punch.
That
which
too.
Which just happens with processed chocolates. they taste really good because it is delivering sugar really effectively.
Very
And
effectively.
it's this beautiful melty, kind of almost like it's milk. Like there's a high milk content, but I don't think there actually is a very high milk content in this chocolate. It almost feels like a fudge.
Hard to tell, hard to tell.
Yeah.
And it
But
is a little bit on the darker
delicious.
side in your, like, did you taste it a little bit on the darker? Like, I feel
No.
like they're using the
No.
sugar to compensate for the dark notes. And they say it's a milk chocolate.
I think
So-
it definitely tastes like a milk chocolate. And this definitely tastes like a dessert. It tastes like very familiar. I like it.
Interesting.
I like it a lot.
Interesting.
I
I
give
like
it-
it too.
A 7.5 or 8.
Ooh, ooh. Well, I'll tell you, I'm gonna give it a 6.
Ooh, ouch! After all that praise.
I know. The reason is that it is still not unique enough. It feels a little too pedestrian for me.
But that's what it's trying to be.
It is, that's true. It is a chocolate for the common man.
Yes.
It's the chocolate of the common man.
And you got it because you wanted.
I did, and it brought back really nice feelings and memories of us,
Yeah.
strolling down Tokyo and stumbling into a supermarket and just buying it. So, but I'm afraid that if I give it more than that I'm using my memories to compensate for the actual quality of the chocolate. And I want to give you guys a fair review of what this chocolate is. In my opinion, this chocolate is like a 5 or a 6. But because I have such good memories attached to it, it feels better, but it feels special to me. But it won't necessarily feel special to you.
Would you buy it again though?
I bought it again. I bought it 3 times in Japan. I bought it here in America when I found it. I would definitely buy it again. But that, I think it's mostly because of the nostalgia factor, not because of the the raw oomph of the chocolate.
I think if you're desperate for chocolate and you saw this chocolate, you totally get it.
Get
it's
it,
a good
get it.
chocolate.
Try
it's
it.
not a regret chocolate.
It's an experience. You won't regret it, and you might develop very strong memories for it too, and visit Japan just to try it in the right setting.
No, you can find it at any local Asian grocery store.
True. True. Well,
All right.
Until next time.
Bye.
Bye.